ladies and gentlemen, to our next instalment of our Human Curiosity Show. Fairies, giants, dwarfs, dragons are all mythical creatures, and the old folklore tales of sprites, witches, and goblins have appeared in popular culture for eons. These tales of mythical beasts sparked curiosity further, and the showman knew this and exploited it. Many shouting from the rooftops of the latest mythical creature that they have found and included in their show, so that you can boast to your friends and family that you have seen the last of these mythical creatures, one of the wonders and myths of the world. The tale I'm going to tell you today focuses on one creature from folklore that, thanks to sailors, Hans Christian Andersen, and even Walt Disney, has brought the mermaid to our hearts. The mermaid being a creature that is half fish and half mammal, and according to historians can be traced back to the Babylonian sea gods 1000 BC. Since the mermaid folklore has appeared in art, music and literature and the freak show, in fact they have appeared in every era since ancient Greece to Victorian England, this tale is the tale of Fiji. The greatest showman and circus owner, P.T. Barnum, was the first to bring this incredible creature to a live audience in London in the mid-1800s. He arrived and announced to the world that he had found the beautiful Fiji mermaid. And just before he opened his show, he published beautiful designed posters of this voluptuous mermaid. As the Victorian gentleman found this image of this brunette, stunningly beautiful mermaid intriguing and alluring, they indeed did come and flock to see it. Those with wives and children also came to see an actual mermaid from hearing the stories of these creatures being spotted on the coast of England, which, conveniently, were placed by P.T. Barnum's crew. Even Queen Victoria wanted to see the mermaid and invited P.T. Barnum to Buckingham Palace along with his circus sideshow Curiosities. People bought tickets to see a bearded lady sing, to see families of dwarfs go about decorating a room with equipment that is deceptively larger than what it usually should be, making them appear smaller. And so, at P.T. Barnum's sideshow, a separate tent was erected, with a large glass tank in the centre, with a curtain surrounding it to stop snooping visitors. Outside the tent, gloriously painted posters and leaflets of stunning mermaids swimming in a pale blue lagoon, scantily clad, barely leaving anything to the imagination, with long flowing hair, slightly bronzed skin, and a silver shimmering tail. Illuminated above the tent was the sign, "The Fiji Mermaid, one of nature's true beauties, no longer a myth." Crowds gathered, and the showman would appear dressed in his finest, ready to sell the mermaid exhibition further. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, you have all heard the story of the mermaid of the deepest oceans. You were told them by your parents. You've even told them to your children yourself. You wonder and wish that you could see one in the flesh. Well, now you can, ladies and gentlemen. Here tonight, for your eyes only, we are happy to bring P.T. Barnum's latest discovery, the most enchanting, exotic creature in the show, all the way from the island of Fiji. This stunning beauty was caught by local fishermen purely by accident, ladies and gentlemen. The battle of reeling in these fishing nets was immense. The boat itself nearly capsized, flinging its small band of sailors and fishermen into the cold, dark sea. For not only is she beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, she is fierce, strong, savage, and wild, tamed by none other than Barnum himself. Step right in and witness the Fiji mermaid for yourself. With that, he led the ever-growing crowd into the tent, visitors paying their fee to see the mermaid. The noise was deafening. The atmosphere was electric as they gathered around the curtain, awaiting for the big reveal. The showman took his place beside the curtain and held tightly to the rope and whispered, "Now, ladies and gentlemen, stretches, and they become these hideous monstrosities. Foul, smelling, evil-looking creatures. This is so that they can scare away any predators or anybody who like to capture them. So please, I beg of you, don't make a sound. With these warnings, a murmur of noise and whispers spread throughout the audience. The lights dim, and with an almighty pull of the curtain rope, it opens slowly. Gasps and sharp intakes of breath are heard, and the curtain opens, revealing the mermaid in this illuminated tank. The sight causes one or two innocent visitors to let out a small little cry of horror. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I beg of... Oh, it's too late, the showman says. And there, floating in the tank, is this hideous creature, moving slowly up and down, its arms stretched over its head, its face contorted like it's screaming, its long, flowing, wildly hair, its tail dull and grey. The audience shrieks, some move close to get a better look, and then they recoil in fear. Oh, they voice their complaints that this isn't the mermaid that was advertised in the thing. But the showman then said, I warned you not to make a sound. Indeed, it wasn't. There was never a mermaid, ladies and gentlemen. Only a decapitated head of a monkey sewn onto the body of a large fish. It moved and floated with the use of fine strings like some macabre puppet show. The Fiji mermaid was never real. It was a clever hoax. Barnum got the idea from his daughter, seeing how much she wished and hoped to see a real mermaid in the flesh. He thought that this childish dream would be a massive money spinner, and it was. The mermaid, after its debut in England, returned along with Barnum back to New York, and where it was exhibited in his museum. The story, however, had changed. This mermaid now was found in an Egyptian pyramid and mummified along with the great prince of Egypt. Barnum himself describes the Fiji mermaid in his autobiography as an ugly, dried-up, black-looking, diminutive specimen about 3 foot long. Its mouth was open, its tail turned over, and its arm thrown in the air, giving the appearance of it having died in great agony. Now, ladies and gentlemen, next time I will be telling you the story of the pig-faced lady from Manchester.